More than 100 explosions shook Le Porge on the second night of the fire. Firefighters thought it was gas cylinders. It was World War II shells, buried beneath the village for 80 years, detonating in the heat. The mayor said it sounded like war. The fire may be under control, but the munitions are only just being uncovered. The raging wildfires and more than 100 explosions. Beneath the ashes, a deadly secret buried beneath the village for 80 years. As flames tore through southern France, they uncovered hundreds of forgotten World War II shells, turning a wildfire into what residents described as the sound of a battlefield. Even after the flames fade, the danger is far from over. A devastating forest fire in southern France has uncovered a hidden cache of around 400 historic shells and munitions in the village of Le Porge, transforming a natural disaster into a major explosive hazard. Local authorities said the wildfire triggered a series of powerful blasts that were initially believed to be exploding gas cylinders. However, firefighters later determined the explosions were likely caused by World War II-era ammunition detonating in the intense heat. More than 100 explosions echoed through the area during the second night of the fire. Mayor Marshal Zananetti described the terrifying sounds as the sound of war, while revealing that buried ammunition depots had remained undiscovered for decades beneath the municipality. Zananetti told France Info,
"There were ammunition depots buried in land within our municipality, but we didn't know it, and they exploded. They were going to the right, to the left, and that there was even one that went through a house."
He further said that the authorities had no prior knowledge that the historic weapons were buried beneath the land. Demining teams were immediately deployed to secure the area. Their work has allowed most residents to return home, although several locations remain off-limits, including access to the ocean, a nearby campsite, and the village of Le Jenny. In a statement on Instagram on August 3rd, the mayor wrote that access to the ocean, a campsite, and the village of Le Jenny remained off-limits. French media reported that the cache included both German and French World War II munitions, including mortar shells and anti-tank rounds. The discovery comes after the massive wildfire swept through the Gironde region for around 10 days before finally being brought under control. More than 180 homes were destroyed in Le Porge alone, with heartbreaking images showing families searching through the charred remains of their properties. French Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu praised firefighters for their efforts, saying France had stood firm during an unprecedented crisis. He added that the emergency response had entered a new phase as evacuated residents gradually returned to their homes. The wildfire forms part of a wider wave of fires that has devastated Europe over the past 2 weeks, particularly in France and Spain, forcing more than 330,000 people to evacuate. France alone saw around 42,000 hectares of forest destroyed in the southwest, making it one of the country's largest wildfires since the Second World War. For the people of Le Porge, the flames may have been extinguished, but the discovery beneath the ashes is a stark reminder that even history can become dangerous when disaster strikes.
Les arbres, maintenant il faut qu'on les coupe. Sinon les arbres.
Ouais, t'as peut-être encore des bijoux. Pas pour.
Qu'est-ce que vous cherchez, madame, en fait?
Pas pour. Non, il y a ça.
Je sais pas.
No, no, non ci trova, madame, sì, tantini, ci vuole partire.